Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, I just want to focus on online brand public relations and how it works for you as a solopreneur, as self-employed, as a small business owner. And so I'm just going to turn this camera around and let's talk. Because it's time to talk about online relations. I see a lot of small business entrepreneurs. I see a lot of people that are actually qualified to be called solopreneurs, as internet marketers, network marketers. They want to start LLCs and they want to start small businesses. They want to build a brand online. But the question is, are they really ready to build a brand online? Because a lot of people just don't know what they want. They want some money. But they don't know that the minute you go online and you start to sell something, you are in the spotlight because you are representing something, and also you are representing you. And it's time you managed your personal brand and online reputation online and offline. So today, let's talk about that particular subject, because it's time to love yourself. The more you love yourself, the more you're going to love others, and the more you love others, the more they'll love you back. It is what it is. So what am I talking about today? I'm talking about two things: preemptive management of public relations for you personally, and how to go about dealing with negative media about you, negative information online about you. If you're selling something, you're going to find somebody who's not happy with you, or who's not happy with your product or your service or your offers, and they'll take it out on you, and they'll name you as a person as opposed to the product they bought that didn't work for them. Because we humans, we like that. We like to blame. We like to play the blame game. The blame game is our specialty. So we play it, and we play it real good. So today I'm sitting in my kitchen. It's nice and warm, and I'm having a nice cup of cocoa. So coming in, welcome. If you're watching the replay, thank you. I'm indebted to you. If you're watching live from the web, you are awesome. If you're watching live, come on in, tap that screen, show me that you're getting some value. I'm Julie still Kalungi, coming out to you live from Merseyside in the UK, and I love to share what's working for me, for my brand, and for my team, to help you grow your business from the ground up, grow your business integrally using social media, online tips, and everything that I know that's working up to the minute now, right now, what's working for me and my team. I would love you to rise and shine to your glorious divine purpose, and to go out there and live your life by design. So that's why I share the things I share. I also podcast on Your Power Echoes with Jules Carl on SoundCloud and on iTunes. You can find that. Just Google Your Power Echoes with Jules. You'll find my name will come up in various shapes or forms on the various medias that my podcasts are broadcast. So what's preemptive online public relations management? That is whereby you make sure that whatever goes out that has your name on it is good for you and for your brand. And if anything that's negative comes out or is published by somebody that you have no control over, there's so much good about you that whatever they publish won't even hit page 3 or 4 or 5 of Google. Very few people go beyond page 2. I rarely go beyond page 1 of Google. Don't ask me why. So if somebody writes something about you and it's negative and it's on page 5 of Google, it's not really gonna affect your reputation unless they use specific words that actually pull out your name and what it is somebody is searching for. So people will search for you. People who want to buy from you will look on social media. They'll Google you. They'll go on Facebook and check out your profile. They'll check out your Twitter. They'll check out your LinkedIn. If you've applied for a job, they'll check out your online reputation and your online brand. So they'll check your name. They'll check whether you have a profile on Facebook. They'll find out what you share. Employers are very good at doing this. Human relations departments, that's what they are there for. They're admins whose job it is to just literally go and check out what you put out on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, whatever, Instagram. If you're falling out of bars and you're applying for a managerial job, that might actually not gel well unless you are applying to be a barrister. Well, not a barista, a bartender, or even a barista for that matter, because some cafes do actually sell alcoholic stuff. So employers Google interview candidates, they Google employees, they check online, they search for details about your life, and if you have somebody who's got in for you, it for you at work, they're gonna find something that's not very good about you online if you're not keeping a good eye and good lookout on what goes out with your name on it on social media, online. If you've got a website, if you're selling a brand, a product, an offer, this really is for you. And poor or questionable search results for your mean death. No one will give you a second chance if they find several bad publicity about you, because to them that's the truth. It does not matter if somebody published it out of malice, or they published it out of because they actually had an experience with you or your product that was genuine. Whoever reads it will take it as gospel truth. We are followers. We like to accept whatever this strange person we've never met actually tells us about you, because it's our excuse to walk away and say, no, I'm not buying from you because I read this about you. So my advice to you is, prevent that happening. You can't stop somebody writing about you, but you can stop their article hitting the first 2, 3, 4 pages of search engines about you. And this is what I'm going to share with you. 4 tips. Obviously it takes work, and it's much easier to prevent disaster than deal with it. This is something that I've learned from Anne Smarty, an awesome, amazing lady who is great with SEO, with social media marketing, with blogging, branding. She knows what she's talking about. And when she says that it's easier to prevent than deal with it, she knows what she's talking about. So, and she has an amazing Udemy course. I'll leave the link below this video. You can go and grab it. It's not an affiliate link. It's something that has helped me, and I believe it will help you. So go grab it. The price of it is less than the cost of a burger, if you know what I'm saying. She's giving it away because she loves to give away great stuff. So go grab it. So it is better safe than to let a negative article ruin your reputation. Because your rankings, it will be very hard to raise your rankings back up. So it's easier to deal with it. Where the risk is usually if your site is down, if you're a business, if your site is down, it's very hard for someone to come back and search for it because they thought your website's no longer available. Unless they know you personally, and then they'll let you know that there's a problem. Yesterday, I had a problem with my comment plugin on our blog. Something happened. I upgraded to the latest version of WordPress, and that affected my spam shield, which affected my comments plugin. If I wasn't reaching out and giving value and actually connecting with people, nobody would have let me know that my comment section was not working. They actually let me know that I tried to leave a comment on your amazing post on social media and A/B testing, and I couldn't because there's something wrong. Go and check. So you need to be that person that people can actually people can tell you what's going on with your business. So negative sentiment online can come from your site being down. So you need to monitor your site uptime, and I've written an amazing article on resources and tools to help you monitor your website. That's your online brand, and make sure it's up 24/7. Go read it. It's on julescowpoly.com/blog-bullet. I'll leave the link below this video and this broadcast, because that will help you sort out your website uptime and make sure when any problems, it's down, you fix it immediately. So you will receive alerts, you will receive tweets, you will receive SMSs. There are various tools. You love it. Go check it out. Now, online security if you get hacked and you're selling products and people's details get hacked, you will be in trouble. That's another of the things that actually affect people's online reputation, brands and services. So make sure that you fix that, and you fix that real good. Make sure you have great on-site security for your website, and you're not letting things through because you're being cheap, because cheap is not good. If you're building a brand, you need to invest in some of these things that help you and help your brand reputation stay good. So the best thing the best thing to do for yourself as a person, because most people relate your brand to you, is to make sure that whatever goes out with your name on social media is good. This is what you can control. You can control what goes out on social media. It's completely in your control. It's within your power to make sure to get some comments deleted, removed. Facebook can remove comments if you complain about them. So why don't you make sure that you control what goes out on social media? One of the best ways to make sure that what goes out on social media is congruent and reflects greatness is, for example, simple things like a full frontal nice smiling image of you with a nice great white background, and put it on your social media, and make sure it tracks every social media. That image, if you change your image on Facebook, switch it out on Twitter, on Instagram, switch it out on all the social media platforms that represent your business. You might leave it out on your personal profile, but if that profile is where you talk about business all the time, then switch it out. Switch it out on all those platforms, so anyone that Googles you will see the same you ever saw. They'll relate to you, because to be honest, sometimes we look different. You may find a picture on Twitter that you took last month and you completely look different this month for some reason. Either you went for and you had a suntan, or you've gone on the sunbed, or it's winter and you've gone paler and you just don't look the same person. Or you had some makeup and now you don't. It really is, for instance, today I don't have any makeup. So if somebody saw me and then saw a picture that I took on Saturday, they might go, she's not the same person. So make sure that people can actually say, that's the person that I'm looking for, instead of saying, no, this is someone else. They look like her, but they're not her. So images. Again, the verbiage you use, I know Twitter gives you a very limited amount, but so does Instagram and many others, and even Pinterest gives you a limited amount of things you can write about you. Make sure it is the same, so when somebody checks on all those medias, they find the same information about you, so they can relate to you. I am a trainer, I am a blogger, a speaker, and a home business entrepreneur, and I teach home business entrepreneurs and small business owners to build a super organization from the ground up. That's what you're going to find on my social media in some shape or form in that verbiage. That's what I do. I podcast, I blog, I train, I have courses on my online brand that you can pick up. That's what I do. So if you're a doctor and you specialize in dentistry, say that. Don't just say Julie Kalungi and nobody knows what you do, and you're employed at self-employed, which takes people to a generic Facebook page that says nothing much about you. It says nothing about you at all. Create a Facebook fan page where you can control what goes on there, and you can control the information that goes on there, and you can actually showcase your expertise, your goodness, your fun side, your empathetic side, the side that shares your inspirational side, your entertaining side. Create a Facebook fan page. It's free. So do these things and you will be able, and keep posting awesome stuff with your name on it, with your brand on it, and Google will pick this up. It picks this up and it pushes down anything that's potentially negative about you. If you're a blogger and you do have a blog and your website and a website and you blog regularly, post awesome content. Distribute that content as far as wide as you can to bookmarking sites, on social media. Encourage people your family and friends to read it. Leave comments if they can. Join Facebook blog comment tribes. There are many. We have one. It's called Social Bloggers Hub. We have a Facebook social media blog commenters, creatives, entrepreneurs, hub where we share and we support each other to promote our content, so we can get those eyeballs going and it's shown more. And of course, that's great for Alexa ranking, it's great for bounce rate, it's great for your online brand reputation and public relations. So absolutely go and create content that pushes down any negativity and negative content that could be out there about you. I'll also share with you some tips on social media. Now, when you create a page on social media, that counts as part of your brand, especially if you use your names or you use your website name, domain name. It counts as you know, something that's part of your brand, and you can control what goes on it. And it's in what you control that goes out on search engines. If you let other people write about you, what they write about you may not be that savory. So in many cases, your name will be on there. So create a solid online presence, create a brand that people know. Use your name in the same way. If you have a middle initial that you want to use, put that initial. So Julie S. Kalungi, I use Sil as opposed to an initial, so that I am different from the Julie Kalungis out there, because when I googled my name, there were quite a few Julie Kalungis. So I definitely just left my middle name there, which used to be my first name really when I was in primary and high school, Sylvia. So I cut it short to Sil, so Julie Sil Kalungi. And when you Google that, you find a lot of content with my name, and it's all good because I've made sure that I maintain and I publish content and I share value, and I make sure that my reputation online is controlled. I control what I control, and what I can't control, I make sure it does not appear on Google's page one at the very least, because most people use Google. Most people who use Bing are business users, Yahoo same. So most people will Google you, and Bing and Yahoo have almost the same content about you if you go checking. So claim your brand name if you haven't done that yet. I have gone and claimed Julie Sil Kalungi as a domain. I don't do anything with it. I just claimed it, so no one can claim it. It's simple as that. And the idea is to make sure that your name is your asset. So if somebody out there goes and claims Julie Sil Kalungi as their domain, you can they'll want to sell it to you for thousands of dollars. There are some very sly people out there like that. That's why you find a lot of people who go, I tried to buy my domain and I couldn't because someone has it and they are not allowed, they are not selling it, or they are selling it for so many hundreds of dollars, and GoDaddy is only selling it for 99 pence, whatever else they are selling. So why should I? So buy your domain name now, because now you can control that. It's yours, you own it. Each social media profile you set up, you just build the trust and the authenticity. Be you, be authentic. Share content that showcases what you believe in and what your vision and your values are. There will be people out there who resonate with you, because a lot of people think, oh, I'll just share what everyone else shares. I'll share what Ray Higdon shares. I'll share what Brendan Bouchard shares. Yes, every so often share Brendan Bouchard's great awesomeness, but it is essential that you share with us the authentic you, what you believe in, what you think. There's someone out there who's willing and who's looking for that you. There's a spirit out there looking to connect with your spirit, and if you keep sharing Brendan Bouchard, you'll never connect. So don't leave empty spaces in your social media. Wherever there's a space for you to feel something out that will get somebody to say, I want to connect with this Julie person, she's awesome. So there are some steps that I could give you. Like I said, get an image that is actually congruent across all your social medias. If you go check out Tanya Liza, you'll find that her image is the same across all her media. I've said this before. Use the exact same usernames, match your names, Julie Sil Kalungi, Julie Sil Kalungi. I literally phased out my Sylvia Kalungi original social media name that I started with as a personal thing, because I know that I wanted to brand Julie Sil Kalungi as the name that people will know for professional purposes. Enable URLs where possible. Buy your domains, and by the way, book your brand name on Twitter. I keep saying that, and a lot of people just don't understand why they should. You will understand when one day you go on Twitter and try to get your name, and someone comes up as the owner of that domain, and they are doing some weird stuff that you would never attach your brand to, and you feel you will kick yourself. So complete descriptions, it's your chance to showcase you without spamming. So if the stuff you talk about sounds like spam, well, polish it up. There's always a way to polish things up. You just go to thesaurus and type in whatever that phrase in, and you come up with a much more palatable phrase that people will resonate with. Interlink your profiles. Today you can log into Facebook through Twitter or whatever. All these profiles interlink. Link everything. Link them. If you have a website, you have an about page where you're going to put all your social profiles and professional profiles right there, and nobody's going to say, why did you? Because it's your website and you're saying, this is me, connect with me if you feel that you are the right person to connect with me. So do it. And finally, bookmark all your profiles to a separate folder in your browser. It is the easiest way to access them. Bookmark them. Why? If you bookmark other people's things, why not bookmark your profiles? Your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Google, your Pinterest, your Instagram, your website. Literally bookmark them. And you can use things like Melb Social to update your social media accounts consistently. It helps you, and it takes time and patience to build up an online presence that people trust and relate and resonate with. But once you have done it, you can never look back unless somebody writes something about you or you do something that's so shocking, people go, ew. But most people will just go, oh, well, she's human like me, so I forgive her. Once you've built a strong reputation, people will forgive you for human failings. They're human too. We are quite judgmental as human beings, but we will forgive you for your failings if you have been giving us value and feeding us with inspiration for days on end. So thank you. That's all from me today. I wish you an amazing afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Thank you for watching the replay and for tapping out. And until the next episode, rise and shine to your glorious, awesome destiny. It's out there waiting for you. Live, learn, and love. God bless you.